Ah, potatoes and those peelings. And what do you do with those peelings? Well, stick around. I'll show you. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And today I'm going to be using an air fryer. And I'm going to be making something with some leftover potato skins. I don't even know what I'm going to call them. Maybe Irish potato crisps. What I've done is I peeled a bunch of potatoes the other day from my shepherd's pie. And I do it with a paring knife, so I had some pretty big pieces of skins left over. And I didn't want to throw them away. I thought maybe I can put them to use in some way. And sure enough, I went ahead and tested it out a little bit, and it worked out really well. I just kind of threw them in the air fryer with a little bit of oil, crisped them up, threw a little salt on them, and I had a nice little snack. So I've taken that, I've added a few things to it. I'm going to kind of jazz it up a little bit, and I'm going to be making my potato skin crisps, and I'm going to go ahead and add some cheddar cheese to it and top it off with some nice thick smoked bacon. I'm going to dice up some green onion. One of those things that you could probably eat during the Super Bowl halftime or something like that, or whatever. So let me get going on this. First thing I'm going to do is I did cook some bacon off earlier, and I had a little bit of bacon grease left over. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bacon grease, pour it over my skins, give the skins a nice little toss to coat them all. So basically what we're going to be doing, I'm going to be cooking the potato skins in the air fryer. We'll take them out. We'll jazz them up with a little bit of cheddar cheese, almost kind of like a nacho, almost really. Get it back in, melt the cheese down, then top it off with some crumbled bacon, and I'm going to also make a sauce to go, a little dipping sauce to go along with this. So there you have it. That's what we're going to do. Now that I got my hands all messed up with this bacon grease, I'm going to wash my hands. We'll get this in the air fryer, and we'll keep moving on with this. Okay, I'm going to probably cook these in 2 batches, and I don't want to overfill the basket. I want to get some nice crisping on this. So in the basket goes my first batch. That should crisp up nicely. Get this on, set on air fry, 60 minutes, 390 degrees. Give it a start. Meanwhile, after the beeping goes away, what we'll do is I'll get my dipping sauce going. Okay, on to the dipping sauce. I have some sour cream here, so I'm going to put nice couple dollops in here, probably about, I don't know, about 1/3 of a cup of sour cream, and 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. I'm going to go in with about a teaspoon of dill. I wish I had fresh, but I don't, so I'm just going to use some dried dill. About a teaspoon of dried dill. Now I have 2 green onions here. I'm going to go ahead and take the ends off. Take the more whiter part of it and slice these up. Actually, I'm going to cut them in half. Cut the other one in half. I'm going to go ahead and give these a slice. I'm just going to go ahead and throw them in our dip here. I'm going to save the greener part of the green onions for garnishing the top of our Irish potato crisps. So in go the green onion. Save that. Go ahead and give this a little mix. I think this will pair nicely with what we got going on here. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a pinch of salt and pepper. Now I didn't preheat, so it's asking me to add the chips now, but they're already in there. They're just going to keep right on going. Alright, let's give this a taste. Bang. Well, we still have a little bit of time here while those potato crisps crisp up. So I'm going to go ahead and finish some of my garnishes. I'm going to go ahead and take the greener parts of those green onions. Just put a slice on them. I'm going to go ahead and take the bacon. And I'm going to go ahead and chop the bacon up so we can just sprinkle that on top. So, not wasting any time here. trying to stay busy. I guess I could be watching TV or something, or cleaning, but you know I don't like to do much. Alright. There we go. Of course I make a mess all over the place. Bacon's ready. Gonna clean my knife. We'll get that chopped up. Oh, and by the way, let me do a little shout out here. This episode shout out is to my niece's soon-to-be husband, Ryan. Now he's not in the Navy, but Ryan provided the bacon. It's homemade bacon, and I did try a piece, and this is in a whole different zone. This stuff is good stuff. Homemade bacon. That guy should have been a chef. I don't know. How you doing, Ryan? Okay. Just gonna put a dice on this. I'm not gonna put a real rough chop, fine chop. Just kind of dice it up a little bit. Oh. Good stuff going on here. You know, leftovers. Yeah, leftover bacon or something. There you go. As it is, I'm already using the leftover potato skins that I was going to throw out. I said, they're gonna work for something. Okay, bacon's done, green onions are done. I'm going to clean up a little bit. We've got about 12 minutes left to go on the first batch of chips. Now we could deep fry these. I'm trying not to deep fry these days. It would take a lot less time. But hey, something you can do in the air fryer. If I was doing half of this and maybe for 2 people, there you go. Do it in one batch. So I'm gonna clean up and we'll be back. Okay, second batch is asking me to go ahead and give it a turn. Already got one batch done, obviously. And as you can see, they're looking really good, nice and brown. So we'll just kind of give them a little turn here. Get them back in for the final 6 minutes. Then we'll get on to step 2. So 6 more minutes to go, and we'll be reeling this in. Okay, my Irish crisp or chips are done. Well, phase 1. If you can hear the crispness of those, they are crisp. So I'm going to get them all in here in the bowl. I'm going to give them some salt and pepper. Then we're going to go back into the air fryer with some cheese, some Irish cheddar cheese, and a sprinkling of bacon, just to get that cheese melted, and then we'll be there. Okay, one more piece. There we go. Alrighty, a little salt and pepper. Now this time I'm going to go in with a parchment paper, because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get this out. Hopefully this is going to work. Kind of mound these up in the middle. Try to keep them together. Alright, in with our cheddar cheese. Alright, now our bacon. I'm going to use about half of what I chopped up. Yeah, there we go. A little bit left over for garnish. Alright, back into the air fryer. Air fry. We're not going to need 15 minutes, so I'm going to set this down to like 4 minutes, 390. So 4 minutes, 390. That should be enough time to melt that cheddar. We're done. It didn't take 4 minutes, more like 2. And holy moly, guacamole, would you take a look at that? Woohoo, baby. Now the trick is, how am I going to get them out? Well, that's why I put them on the parchment paper here. I should be able to just kind of grab this parchment paper, get them out just like that. Just back in. They should just slide off, which they did. We're batting 1,000 here. Get my dipping sauce up here. Go in with my green onion. There you have it, right there. My Irish potato crisps. Well, I'm not going to say they're Irish, but they're kind of Irish inspired. Who knows, maybe they are making it over there. So, golly, where do I start? I think I'm going to take this one right here. No, I want one with cheese. Cheese and some bacon. Give it a little dip. That is on a whole nother level. Holy, I can't say holy moly guacamole, but my gosh, that is good. That's a nice little snack. Football, hockey game, movie night in the house. There you go. Don't throw your potato skins away. They work. So hey, easy peasy. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly share. And right over here, bing, go ahead and hit my logo there. Makes it much easier to subscribe. So until next time, thanks, and we'll see you.